1.69% profit trading the Australian dollar news. I hadn't planned trading the red news. It's just that I was sitting here, setting my laptop up and setting my journal up ready for the London trade planning session. And looking at the forex calendar, I saw that there was a red news event happening in 5 minutes. And so this is the great thing about the way that we trade at the Price Action Traders Institute, is that there was no prior analysis. I didn't need to do anything at all. I just opened the charts up immediately, looked at the Australian dollar pairs, watched and waited for the Australian dollar news to kick in, and I saw 2 entry points, 2 levels where I could get in. I could see that the price action was doing what I needed it to do to take a trade, and I got in on both of them and was out in next to no time, less than 10 minutes out of both those trades with a nice little profit to start the day off. So I'll flick straight over to the charts now and I'll show you exactly how I got into those trades. Hi, I'm back again. Just noticed that there's some Australian dollar news. I was just sorting my laptop out and getting my journal ready for the London session later on today. Time is actually almost 10:30 in the morning here in Thailand. It's almost 3:30 in the morning in London. So I'm just going to quickly flick over to the charts and see if I can get a trade on this red news event on the Australian dollar. So here we go. News event has just kicked in and I might give this a go. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. Not a massive move, but it's showing strength in the Australian dollar. 15 pip move on that candle. $12 pip on that. I'm just going to wait a minute just to see how this goes. Okay, now we're seeing something that's a bit more interesting. So, getting ready. Let's spread. That seems to have entered slightly higher than what I would normally expect. Okay, so we're in on the Australian dollar, US dollar. Let's just pull my stop into place. And Australian dollar, Japanese yen, 12 pip stop on this. That's there. Okay, so nothing to do now, just to watch and see how these do. It's what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a 2-to-1, put a take profit in place that will give me a 2-to-1 risk to reward in case that spikes. Didn't really intend on sitting around for too long. Well, I didn't intend on trading at all this morning. It's purely by chance that I opened up the forex calendar and saw that there was this red news event. So I don't want to be sitting around too long with this. I've got other things to do. But just showing you how, using the strategy that we do, you don't need any prior warning. You need to know whether there's a news event coming up, obviously, but you don't need any prior planning. You can open up your charts knowing that there's a red news event, or just knowing the criteria that we trade, and you can be ready to trade immediately using this strategy. And if you'd like to find out more about that strategy, there's links in the description just below this video. So let's see what we get here. Showing a little bit of profit now. And what I'll probably be doing is locking break even fairly early on these, earlier than I usually would, because like I say, I'm not going to continue into the Asian session, trading the Asian session. I'll be waiting until London. And by the way, if you're watching this and you haven't heard, we've added an additional London trade planning session. So you get 3 trade planning sessions for London each week, as well as the 3 for New York. So the members get an additional trade plan each week. So if you're interested in joining us, have a look at that link in the description below. Price is holding fairly steady. Okay, what I'll do, I'll pause the video for the moment because there's not a great deal happening, and I'll be back with you in a little while as we get closer to this candle closing. We've got about 11 minutes left on this candle, so I'll just watch this now and I'll come back to you before the candle closes, see how these trades are doing. Back soon. Hi, back with you. Just to let you know that I've punched out of those trades. We've got 4 minutes left, just over 4 minutes left on this candle, and these are still continuing to move up. This is what we call a nice civil move on a red news event. So could have stayed with them a little bit longer and held on there and just locked in a bit of profit, but I decided that as this was an unplanned session, and because I was seeing good profit, I just decided to punch out. I didn't want to spend any real long time in front of the charts at this time of day. I'm going to wait until London a bit later on. So I'll flick over to the summary sheet and I'll show you exactly what I took on these two trades. So here are the results of those two trades. Australian dollar, Japanese yen 20 pips, Australian dollar, US dollar 17 pips, giving me 37 pips. And that works out to 1.69% profit on my capital. Not bad for less than 10 minutes work. Okay, I'll shut this down now. Please remember to hit subscribe and click on the bell and you'll get the notifications as and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching and I'll be back soon.